Chris Olson is outside. If you're looking for a house plant that requires little care, thrives in low light, adds visual interest to rooms, the answer is the fern. It's also delicious, according to most cats. Lifestyle expert Chris Olson with Botanica Gardens joining us with many varieties of ferns and how to take care of them this morning.
I'm going to put you to the test this morning.
Oh, great.
Some of these ferns, of course, their names are from what they look like. So, first of all, what does this look like to you?
Looks like some type of oak leaf fern.
Kind of, but it actually looks like an antler. This is the antler fern. Isn't that kind of cool?
Okay.
Then what about this one? You got to look close if you can. See how it's growing over the pot? Looks like...
I don't know.
Fingers.
Fingers, okay.
It's a finger fern. So there's all different types of fern. This is one of my favorite ones. Look
I like
at this
that one. That was pretty
This is
cool.
what my hair looks like in the morning.
Mine too, as a matter.
Straight up, wavy and curly. And this is the curly fern. This is actually our new variety of bird nest fern. All these ferns are so easy to grow. And if you like ones that have soft leaves, we have the maidenhair fern down here. This one is very popular. This is called the button fern because each little leaflet looks like a button.
Okay.
We have, like, this one is called the mother fern, and the reason is eventually its little babies will sprout out on the edges and it carries them like a mother would.
Oh, okay.
And look at this one. If you look at the foliage closely here, crocodile fern.
Crocodile.
It looks just like a crocodile.
It's got scales. Yeah.
It's beautiful. All these ferns have one thing in common. They are so easy to grow. And the reason why ferns are easy to grow is they take minimum light. Now, most houseplants like indirect light, not direct light. You know, if it's a bright indirect area, they do really good. They love the moisture in the air, so if your house is heated, that can dry them out real quick. Okay. That's why they do great in bathrooms, because you're taking a shower, you have the steam, you have that type of thing. So they'll take the moisture from the air. And of course, most of these are tropical ferns, meaning they can't survive the winter outside, but I brought two over here that are really easy. This one, of course, is asparagus fern. This guy is almost winter hardy, except for this past winter. It was too cold for it. But it's so tough.
And you know that because you had a couple and they died, right?
I had a couple and they died.
Okay.
We had them at our store at Buffalo Grill restaurant had them. And then this one's called the holly fern. Now, the key to keeping these looking good is, remember, these things, if you keep them inside, are in the same pot year in, year out. So you always want to make sure you fertilize. So you can use a slow release fertilizer like Osmocote or other brands that are out there. I use two. I use that. And then about once a month, I fertilize with Miracle-Gro, but this is called Miracid. This is more acidic. It's more for ferns and that type of plants. Most house plants are a little bit more acid. They like acid fertilizer. Okay. And then don't forget to, you know, keep it insect-free. And then this is great because after a while, your leaves get dusty. And look over here at this crocodile fern. See how pretty it is now? Yeah. We can take some leaf gloss and just go like that. Now, it looks brand new, and it looks like it just rained outside.
Doesn't hurt the fern, though.
Doesn't hurt the fern at all.
Okay.
That easy.
So there we go. And my couple of favorite varieties, the Boston fern and the Kimber fern.
The Kimberly fern, which is great because you can find that so affordable. And don't forget, when it comes to the Boston fern, there's a new variety out called Tiger, which is a variegated lime, white kind of green Boston fern, and it's beautiful, and again, always strive to be different.
And outdoor birds love to build nests in them.
Live with nature.
I know.